Hi all, welcome to today's practice. We'll be doing a quick standing routine. So let's begin. Coming onto the mat, let's just start by quickly warming ourselves up. So let's just go up on your tippy toes and release. And a few times like that. Up, release, up, release, up, release. And now picking one foot up and then the other foot up. And carry on like this a few times. Trying to keep your knees straight but not locked. Just warming up your ankles and your calves. Excellent. Feet together, knees together. Dip down, straighten. So dip down, straighten and gently push the knee. So when I say push, it's a gentle push. Straighten. Bend, straighten. Last one, bend, straighten, and now circles with our knees. And change direction. Excellent. Feet wider than hip distance apart. Just taking your hips from side to side. And now circles. Changing direction. Very good. Coming to stillness. Feet can still be hip distance apart. Intertwining your fingers, pushing them up towards the ceiling. Stretch and down towards the floor. Up, looking up. Down, pushing down and looking down. Two more like that. And now pushing your palms out, rounding your back, tucking your chin, taking your palms inwards and out, tucking your chin. Breathe in, breathe out. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. Still carrying on with the same theme, intertwining your fingers, pushing them out, twist to the right, in, twist to the left, in, to the right, and to the left. One more round like that. Pushing your palms up now towards the ceiling, coming up onto your toes if you can. So doing the Tadasana. So once you are well balanced, starting to feel that stretch through the whole of your body. Trying to balance. If balancing is difficult, feel free to just release your heels down and just stretch everything up. Okay, releasing your heels, coming into the Tiryak Tadasana series. So twist to the right, hold. Twist to the left, hold. Coming to center, dipping down to the left and maybe looking up. Straighten, dipping down to the right and maybe looking up. One more time. To the left, looking up, hold. Pushing through that outer right foot edge. Straighten, dip down to the right and pushing down through the left outer edge, looking up. Straighten, release your hands, giving your hands a bit of a shake. Light fists, wrist rotations. Change direction. Very good. Taking your hands on your shoulders, circles with your elbows. Other way. Excellent. Doing some neck movements, looking up and down and up and down. One more time, up and down, and looking left and right, left, right, left, and now doing a gentle circle with your neck. Breathing in as you go up, breathing out as you come down. One last circle on this side, and then change direction. One last circle. Very good. Okay, so from here we're going to come to the top of your mat. I don't have a mat here, but imagine a mat. Big step back with your right foot. The right foot is roughly at a right angle or at a 45-degree angle, dipping down in your front knee, which is your left knee. Knee is roughly on top of your ankle, squaring your body to the front, taking both of your hands up towards the ceiling, looking up, warrior one. Hold. Big few big deep breaths in and out. Releasing your right hand behind you, left hand in the front, palms facing downwards, coming into the warrior two, feeling free to adjust your feet, hips, etc. as needed. Gaze is through the middle finger on the left hand. Squeezing your legs together, torso coming upwards. Releasing your left forearm on your left knee, taking your right hand up towards the ceiling first, straightening yourself, and then releasing that right hand by your right ear. Maybe looking up to that right hand, side angle. Coming back to the warrior, releasing your back hand, right hand on your right leg, flipping the front palm, reverse warrior. Coming back to the warrior, straightening the front leg, and now we'll dip down into the Trikonasana, pushing your hips back, releasing that left hand to wherever it easily goes, right hand up towards the ceiling. Gaze can be up towards the ceiling if you have a good balance, sideways, or even down to the floor. Completely your choice. Trying to stack that right shoulder on top of the left shoulder. Both of your knees are straight. Coming back to warrior, dipping down in that front knee again. Intertwining your fingers behind you, pushing the clasp down, looking up. And now coming into the humble warrior. So releasing your torso on the inside of your left knee. Clasp can go up only if you feel comfortable, or you can just keep your clasp where it was before, behind your back. Coming back up. Taking your hands into the warrior again, and we're going to change sides. So changing side to the right, right knee dips down, releasing both of your hands, squaring your hips to the right, taking both of your hands parallel to each other, looking up. Warrior one. Releasing this left hand, taking it back, Releasing the right hand in the front, coming into warrior two. Looking back, checking, making sure both of your hands are making one big straight line. Again, squeezing your legs together. Torso rises up, gazes through the middle finger on your right hand. We're going to transition into the side angle. So right forearm on your right knee, left hand goes up, straighten and then dip down. Feeling that push through the outer left ankle and the left fingers and wrist. Straightening. We are going to now come into the triangle. So straighten the right knee, push your hips back, and then dipping down to wherever your hands can come. Again, in the Trikonasana, in the triangle, you can either look up, sideways or down, completely your choice. Trying to open up your chest, stack your shoulders. Coming back to warrior, clasping your hands, fingers behind you, pushing down through the clasp, looking up. Coming down into the humble warrior, right shoulder on the inside of your right knee. Your clasp can either stay on the back of your back. If you feel well balanced and strong enough, you can lift your clasp. If you have that shoulder mobility, feel free to lift the clasp. Lifting up, releasing the clasp, facing the front of the mat, feet are parallel to each other. We're going to start to dip down halfway and then dipping down all the way. Releasing your head, maybe releasing your hands. Straightening your back, fingertips on the mat. We're going to walk our hands to the outside of the left leg, taking your head towards the left knee. Hold. Walking your hands to the outside of the right leg, taking your nose towards your right knee. Coming back to center, walking your hands up, doing the wide-legged downward facing dog. So head goes in between your arms, hips are pushed back. Walking your hands in between your legs if you can, or just doing a forward fold. Taking your hands as far back as you can. Release your head, release your neck. Walking your hands back to center. Taking your hands on your hips and straighten. Excellent. Taking your feet together, we're going to sit down in our chair. So we're going to bend in your knees, taking your hands on either side of your feet, and then taking your hands in front of your chest, and then raising them up by your ears. Excellent. Straightening your knees, releasing your hands, coming down halfway, and then coming down into a forward fold, releasing your hands on either side of your feet. If your hands touch the ground, great. If they don't worry about it. You can hold on to your shins, or your calves, ankles, wherever you can easily hold on. If your hands are actually reaching the mat, then you're doing an active forward fold where you're pushing with your head towards your knees, pushing with the palms on the floor. Coming up halfway, coming up all the way. We'll end up with a nice and easy balance. So hands on your waist. We're going to balance on our left leg. We're going to gently raise your right knee, maybe taking it to hip level, focusing somewhere on the floor. Releasing the right foot down, balancing on the right leg, gently lifting your left knee to your hip level, focusing somewhere on the floor or on the opposite wall at a point for better concentration. Excellent. Releasing that foot down. Finishing up with a quick pranayama. We'll do a few rounds of Anulom Vilom and then a brief meditation. Closing your eyes down. Begin by shutting your right nostril, breathing in through the left. Nice, big, slow breath in. Shutting the left nostril, breathing out through the right. And again, deep breath out. Breathing in through the right nostril. Breathing out through the left. Few more rounds like that. One last round. after you finish your last round of pranayama, sitting comfortably, closing your eyes down. You can, if you need to, use wall support. Relaxing your body, softening your face. Easy attention on your breathing. You don't change your breath pattern. Your breathing just goes on as normal. All you're doing is you're just being curious about your breath. You're just noticing your breathing. Every now and again, you may notice that your attention is not on your breathing, and that's the nature of mind. When you notice that you're not paying attention to your breathing, you just gently bring your attention back to your breathing. Gently opening your eyes, rubbing your hands together, using the warmth from your palms on your eyes, on your face. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you have a wonderful day ahead. See you next week. Bye-bye.